Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of the Casual Gamer MT. Here to show you another Monster Hunter World video. And here to show you my Anti-Vaal Hazak bow build. I actually got back from a few fights. I think we lost two, we won one, but this getup has definitely helped me, and I'm not even fully upgraded yet. I think the current arc tempered monster is the Vaal Hazak, which he hits pretty hard. I mean, his patterns of attack are pretty predictable if you are familiar with the fight. But when he does charge at you, he hits you hard. So, anyways, I'm gonna show you real quick my build. All right, weapon, we have the Xeno Meteora, which it has it's a low attack and not necessarily really high elemental attack, but it does have Elder Seal. Normally its Elder Sealer is low, but I have mine currently at average, and I will show you why. Alright, so Xeno Meteora, Dante's Hair Alpha, Vaal Hazak Male Beta, Kaiser Vambrace Alpha, Vaal Hazak Coil Alpha, Vaal Hazak Greaves Beta, Defense Charm. I always have this. I probably switch it up once I get more, once I upgrade my armor. A little different Rocksteady Mantle and Health Booster. Rocksteady Mantle has definitely helped me with this fight. If I miscalculate and I do a charge shot, or I just happen to get hit by the monster while the Rocksteady Mantle is active, I'm gonna survive, which is good, because yeah, it makes a difference. And Health Booster. Okay. Decorations, we got Dragon Seal, Tiptoe, Jewel 1. We have a Dragon Jewel 1, Tiptoe Jewel, Dragon Jewel, Medicine Jewel, Protection Jewel, 2 of them actually. And that is it. Okay, down to my skills. We have I got 3 pieces of Vaal Hazak, so I have the Super Recovery skill active. It's pretty good, especially with the actually, let me continue with what I have, and then I'll go back to explaining what each thing does. Okay, so yeah, Vaal Hazak Vitality, I have defense boost +3, gives me an extra 15 defense. Weakness exploit level 3, so when I attack a weak spot, I have 50% increased affinity, which didn't know before, but fighting, currently fighting the Arc Temper Vaal Hazak, I feel like I'm kind of fighting a Teostra, and here's why. When the Teostra becomes quote-unquote enraged, or his body is, full of flames, with arrows, if you attack the body, they literally bounce right off. Vaal Hazak, Arc Temper Vaal Hazak does exactly the same thing, unless you're hitting the tail or the head. For some reason, the arrows are bouncing off. At least that's what I've been noticing. So I'm taking advantage of this, because you should be hitting the head or the tail all the time. Stealth level 3, which is from the Tiptoe Jewels. Honestly, I'm loving this skill. It really does make a difference. Monster rarely goes after you. If you happen to get hit by it, it's because it might have been going for someone else, and you just happen to jump in the way like an idiot. But it's great. Obviously, if you're fighting the Vaal Hazak, so you're gonna need Effluvia Resistance. So I have 0 build-up. Recover speed level 2. I thought I had I might have switched it out. But anyways, triples the speed at which you heal recoverable damage, which is pretty good. I find myself not using that many potions during this fight. Regardless, you shouldn't even be taking a hit. Dragon attack level 2. The reason why I only have 2 of these and not the full level 5 is because, as you guys know, weapons do have elemental limits. This weapon's elemental limits is 230. So I realized, I think before this, I had put 5 dragon attack jewels or dragon jewels, and I realized my element did not go past 230, so I had to remove 3. Now I'm just down to 2, I believe, and yeah, 230. The where is it? Okay, Divine Blessing level 2 has a predetermined chance of reducing the damage you take at level 2, while active reduces damage taken by 30%. This, with a combination of the Rock Steady Mantle, it does help. For some reason, if you're at full health and you do get hit, you might just survive. And I've actually almost, Vaal Hazak can pretty much one-shot you. Again, my defense is not as high as it should be. I haven't really fully upgraded the entire armor set, but once I do, I think I'll be a little more resilient. Regardless, it helps out a lot. Recovery up 10, increase the amount recovered while restoring health. So again, if you do get damage, you take a potion, you recover health a little bit faster, and that synergizes with recovery speed, which is actually pretty good. Critical Eye, extra 3 affinity, whatever. It's just it was either between this or an attack jewel, so I figured, what the hell, let's go with affinity. Peak performance, that's just part of my Greaves or coil set, which gives me an extra +5 attack. This is what I really like about this build, the Elder Seal boost, which brings my Elder Seal from low to average. I believe, and don't quote me if I'm wrong, but each Elder Dragon has an Elder attack. I believe the Vaal Hazak's attack is when it's that effluvian, whatever that, when it spits out the stream of, muck, whatever at you. Not in a straight line, but the Elder Seal, the Elder attack is when it literally, it's like a loose hose of effluvian, stream. That's the Vaal Hazak's Elder attack. So Elder Seal prevents from any monster doing their Elder attacks. The prevents the Teosa from doing its explosion attack, etc. So it really does help a lot. People have asked me why I'm not using the Devil Joe bow that has a high Elder Seal, and I played with both sets. I played with with the Xenomatora or the Devil Joe bow, and yeah, the Devil Joe does have higher Elder Seal, but it's got 20% negative affinity, and I just feel like I was not doing enough damage, especially with negative affinity, and then I'd have to switch out the decorations for things that I could be using more, for this fight. So I figured between the both of them, I think the Xenomatora is better than the Devil Joe bow, but to each his own. And that's pretty much it. And armor actually looks pretty cool. It's not bad at all. Show you a quick attack. I mean, obviously you're not going to do loads amount of damage, but you are critting a lot of the time, I guess, because you do have affinity plus level 18, and obviously if people put down, what are they called again, the critical boosters or crit boost powder or whatever it's called, it helps a lot. So again, maybe I haven't mentioned this in my videos, but I don't like to play alone. I don't normally solo a lot of things. I think most of my builds, not that they rely on other people's builds or items that they use or whatever, but I don't like playing by myself, and it's a lot of fun. So 90% of the time, some people drop the what the hell is it called again? Demon Powder, I believe, which increases your affinity. Demon Powder or Harsh Soul Powder, all those things. So, normally I'm at 18%. If I eat a, what's it called? It's right over here. If I eat a Might Seed, it puts me. Actually, that just increases my attack. But I don't have Demon Powder on me, huh? Poop. Anyways, Demon Powder also increases your affinity, which is great. And again, I do have what's it called, the weakness exploit level 3, so I'm doing an extra 50% increased affinity if I hit a weak spot. And again, you're fighting the Vaal Hazak, which you, as an archer or as a range user, you should be hitting the head or the tail. And yeah, that's about it. A little excited because I'm gonna go back and do more fights. It's such a fun fight. It can be pretty tough, but it's awesome. And yeah, if you do end up using this build, I hope it works for you. Take advantage of it. It's not difficult to make. It's not necessarily lower end stuff or like mid-range equipment. This is basically an all rarity level 8, and they're all well, but besides the Dante's hair, which is part of an event, they're all Elder Dragon armor. But it's great. It is great. I have a lot of fun with it, and hopefully it'll help you guys. All right, thanks for watching, and see you next time.